Welcome back everyone to another episode of Mumbles. Today I'm here to bring you guys another game review. And the game that I'm reviewing today is a game that I thought looked really different and really interesting. That game is the Z-Axis Continuum. Now before we get into any of that, I do have to ask you guys all a huge favor. Please, if you haven't already, do make sure to hit that little subscribe button and also click that little notification bell. It will help you stay up to date with my daily videos. Also, if you do enjoy this video, please drop a like. It really helps the channel out. It boosts my search results, makes other people see the video, get more people here, etc., etc., etc. Know how much I appreciate that and how much I appreciate each and every one of you coming daily to watch my videos. Thanks, guys. Now let's talk about this game review. The Z-Axis Continuum was made by one of my favorite game company names of all time. You guys ready for this? This game was made by a company called Laser Pants Studios. I mean, how do you even think up something like that? That's awesome. Now, this is a studio that has not created anything else. This is their only game to date. Now, this game can be picked up for $9.99 on Xbox and Steam, and today we are reviewing it on Xbox One. So what the heck is this game even about? Basically, this game was created with Portal in mind. Mumbles is a Portal clone? No. They took Portal as inspiration. Basically, we've all seen those rage games where you have to jump over this, or move this block here, or do that here, or, you know, figure out a way to jump past these spikes, jump in a certain order in order to make it to here. And we've all seen those YouTubers rage out, scream, yell, cry, me included, at these rage type games. Well, Laserpants Studio took this game and thought, let's do something different. So instead of having you just simply jump over objects and stuff like that, they decided to do something completely different. In this game, you literally move the entire screen, as you can see in the gameplay video right now. You move the entire screen in order to solve puzzles. Whether that mean that you have to get balls into a certain location to hit switches to open up certain doors in order to let your little guy through, or whether it means falling through certain teleporters in order to get to a certain area. You basically flip the entire screen over and over and over again. The only thing really semi-stationary in this game is your little guy, who you can move with your control stick. But the camera is really always based on his location. So really a unique idea for a game, and that's why I had to review this game. So let's talk about the graphics, the soundtrack, and the controls. First off, graphics in this game is really not a very high demanding graphical game. It's kind of just stick people and a stick type level with various different colors. Nothing wrong with that. Just don't expect 3D type graphics because it's not happening, guys. Now, soundtrack-wise, this game has gaming elevator music, guys. No doubt about it. Complete game elevator music. Just, you know, good background music that will keep you kind of focused on your task. Now, control-wise, as I said, you move the entire screen in this game. So, the controls for that work good. The controls for the jump work good. And the controls to move your little guy work good. Everything works very well control-wise in this game. And that is something that is important for a game that requires precision movements. Now let's talk about the gameplay, guys. I pretty much said everything about the gameplay already in the intro section. This game really is just one of those games that is all about getting from point A to point B. Along the way, you'll have to solve various puzzles and hit various switches to open up various doors and go through various teleporters to get to various places. As you can see, I repeated various about 20 times probably, and that's really the best way to describe this game. You never know where one portal goes and another one's going to end up. It's just kind of a random guessing game until you figure out how to get to the end. So that's basically the gameplay. You move obstacles around, you avoid obstacles, you jump over things, you move the screen around. You beat the game. That's pretty much it. Now, there is some cons to this game, unfortunately. My first con is that this game has no story. The reason that a game like Portal is so beloved and so awesome is because they didn't just take the portal gun and have you do various puzzles with the portal. They put a story in the background. Albeit a small light story, they still put a story in the background. This is a game that could have used a story in the background. Why is this guy jumping around and all these things? Why is he doing what he's doing? Is there some reason to this? Is he trying to get someplace? Has he been captured by an evil corporation? I don't know anything. I love game studios, but I hate when they don't acknowledge the simple need sometimes for a story. A game like this could benefit so tenfold from it because it could take it to that next level. Now, my second and final con is that this game does get a bit repetitive. Like all these rage type inducing games, it gets repetitive. You know, you could only turn the screen so many times and it be, quote, cool. You can only go through teleporters so many times and it be fun. At some point, it becomes more about beating the game. So this game is rather repetitive. So with all that in mind, the only thing left to ask is what is the Z-axis continuum going to get on our Mumbles review today? They did a lot of neat things with this game. They created something that was different in a genre that is jam-packed full of all kinds of games. But here's the thing. They did do something to stand themselves apart from the competition, making the screen move. But they didn't learn anything from other games. A simple story could have made this game better. They kind of missed the marker. There's so many rage games out there at this point that you really have to do something amazing in order for you to stand apart. So with that in mind, the Z-axis continuum is going to get a 5 out of 10 on our Mumbles review today. With that being said, this is a very fun game. I really do enjoy the game a lot. If you're even thinking about picking it up, do give it a chance because it really deserves a chance. It's a small studio. I don't want to discourage them from making games in any way. They did a good job. I'd just like to see more. Now, with smaller studios, you have to realize that sometimes this is all they can offer. And I'm not belittling anything that they've done here. I just have to be honest with you guys and give you guys a proper review here. So 5 out of 10 on our Mumbles review. Still a very cool, interesting game for a small little price. Check it out, guys. Give it a chance. This is a definite time waster game. Anyways, guys, this has been my review of the Z-axis continuum. I want to thank you guys all so much for joining me. Please smack that subscribe button, smack that like button, and smack all those buttons. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.